All right, I'm going to cut right to the chase. Back to school season's here. It's an insanely good time to scale up your Amazon business fast, even if you're a complete beginner. And in this video, I'm going to give you a full step-by-step walkthrough on a ton of really good merch and fill tips to scale up your online and retail arbitrage business this back to school season. It's really important that you take notes and implement this stuff as quick as possible. It can make a huge difference. My first back to school, I sold 100K in only 2 weeks using merch filled on Amazon. And in this video, I'm going to show you guys a bunch of merch filled tips to help scale up your Amazon business fast. And before hopping into it, if you're looking for personalized one-on-one help scaling up your Amazon business, now's a great time to apply for my coaching program. It's not even the heart of back to school yet, and we already have a ton of ridiculous wins. We'll pop up a whole bunch of them on the screen right here. So if you want to get on Zoom and personally live source one-on-one with me, you want to have my personal phone number, you want to be around other Amazon sellers crushing the game, go to the link in the description and apply for my coaching program. Let's jump right into the merch-filled back to school sauce. Jumping inside my screen now, here's everything you guys need to know about scaling up your Amazon business fast using merch filled for back to school. This video is really for you if you're really looking to buckle down, work hard, stay consistent throughout the next 45 days, and really get after it, just like I did my first back to school season, doing about 100K revenue in only 2 weeks. So guys, I know a thing or two about scaling up FBM for back to school and Q4. They're very similar. This is my biggest day ever. It was over 43K in revenue in one single day, over almost 1,300 units right there. We're going to go through important dates for back to school, shipping templates, merch fulfilled shipping cost, FBM supplies you need, how to use your handling time, multiple listing examples, as well as best proc sell and OA and RA sourcing tips right here. So to start off, important back to school dates. It's important to note that back to school lasts from July 15th to September 15th. Obviously, each listing is unique, but it's about a 2-month period, and it really lasts through mid-September right there. It's important to note the biggest days for back to school are like August 10th to August 30th, and it's also important to look up if your state has a sales tax holiday, right? And obviously, there's that basic framework of August 10th to August 30th for the fastest selling days. There's the most demand, least competition, highest price. A lot of products go up in price this time of year too, and you could hop in on them quick merch fill because you don't have time to ship them into FBA. It is also important to note, though, different products pop off at different times. There's different products that are going to pop off literally this week. There's different products that won't pop off for another 6 weeks, right? FBM shipping templates. This is something a lot of beginners are really worried about. I'd recommend just nicely getting this set up nice and easy here for shipping templates, guys. Obviously, this is just what's personally worked for me. You're going to build your own strategies over time. I'd recommend charging free shipping for standard and economy orders. Just bake it into your cost. When you FBM, there's no FBA fees. And when you FBA, there's no individual shipping costs. You ship the products off in bulk to Amazon, but you do have to pay those FBA fees there. Both those are based on size and weight, so they're pretty much the same thing. I'd recommend charging $30 plus $1 per pound for next day, 2-day, and expedite shipping orders, as well as make sure you have all options selected in settings. It's a mistake a lot of people make by accident too. If you're going on vacation or anything, you can switch your FBM listings over to vacation mode temporarily. Sometimes beginners will accidentally be in vacation mode, so make sure if your listings aren't showing on the listings that you're actually listed on, check if you're in vacation mode because you might actually be. When you're actually buying shipping through Amazon, I'd recommend just buying whatever is cheapest and buy on Pirate Ship if Amazon is a lot, which it occasionally will be. Pirate Ship's also really helpful for setting up pickups where they'll actually come. USPS or UPS will come and pick up your stock for you with those prepaid labels you're taking advantage of from your FBM orders. Another huge thing a lot of beginners are confused on is FBM shipping costs. You can easily find the dimensions and weight of a product on SellerAmp, and then you want to not factor in the FBM numbers on just the profit calculator you see on SellerAmp. I'll show you how to do that in a couple minutes. You need to scroll down and toggle over to FBM in the shipping calculator. Stuff that's below 1 pound is mainly going to be USPS. Stuff that's above 1 pound is mainly going to be UPS. That's actually changed a little bit over time. Like I said, you're just buying whatever's cheapest through Amazon actually. And this is a guide in terms of what you'll actually put in for the estimated shipping costs compared to the weight that you see on that item. Now, if you ever want to put this into practice, go ahead and plug in some orders in Pirate Ship at different weight costs to get an estimate going like as far away in the country as exists, while some neighboring states, which primarily where you're going to get FBM orders through. I'd recommend using Pirate Ship to estimate those if you're ever confused here, but this is a very accurate thing over 20+ thousand FBM orders that I've done. FBM supplies, this is nice and easy in terms of shipping supplies. For FBM, you don't even need to print the packing slip. All you do, there's no F&C labels. All you do is print the label from Buy Shipping on Amazon, slap the label on the poly mailer. I like 9x12, 12x15, and 19x24 poly mailers from Amazon. You can get free labels from UPS as well, boxes from Walmart and Uline. Get the first orders in, guys. Don't sweat the small stuff. 0-day handling time is another thing that's really important for getting the buy box. To get sales, you need as much buy box share as possible. And if you move to 0-day handling time, you have to ship items quicker, but you also get more buy box share because you're providing a better customer experience, aka your delivery dates show sooner on the actual Amazon product page. This is really helpful to build initial momentum in the buy box algorithm as a new seller. It's actually not necessarily long-term, and during Q4, you actually don't need it much because stuff sells so incredibly quick. But for some listings, especially if you're just looking to get going in the buy box algorithm, 0-day handling time is really helpful in your shipping settings, then hitting general shipping settings right there. Some sellers, just based on like time constraints, scheduling, etc., will only do it on weekends or only do it on certain days. And every day counts in terms of when you can be in 0-day handling time and just in stock on your favorite FBM stock. And that's why it's really important to just consistently be restocking and leveraging FBM, because during back to school, we got like a 6-week period where we don't really have time to send in stuff to FBA. So why not sell it a lot sooner via merch fulfill? All right, factoring to FBM on SellerAmp, it's really important to note a lot of items that are above $20 but below £1 do much better FBM, but you have to make sure that you actually toggle to FBM on SellerAmp and add in those FBM costs I showed you guys a couple minutes ago. Always run the FBM numbers if you're planning to do it. A lot of items, especially in clothing, will be under £1, but above $20, $30. A lot of good FBM arbitrage on that. Let's take a look at what that actually looks like. Taking a look over at this Nike backpack right here. So this is what most people do for merch fill, is they just subtract the shipping cost from here. That's completely incorrect, and you're not doing it right. What you need to do instead is scroll down here on SellerAmp and go ahead and actually toggle this. So it's currently on merch fill, going back to FBA. We edit this and then add in the FBM cost, the shipping cost for that right there. So we can see this specific item here is break even FBA, but then we go to FBM and we want to make sure we enter in that FBM shipping cost right there, and we can see it's a 25% ROI. So you can see how if we're paying 19 for this goes from a pass to a good product, and all you had to do was actually toggle to FBM, which we were planning on doing anyway. You actually have to make sure you use that correctly using the SellerAmp profit calculator, scrolling down and toggling to FBM. Another thing that's super important, guys, is understand that lots of items have multiple Amazon listings, so you can list on both at the same time via FBM and split the stock equally and move them around as need be. When you FBA, you have to commit each specific unit to a specific listing. When you ship that in, you can't change the listings around. And how do you find multiple listings? A lot of you guys are actually, if you're thinking of it, you're going to see it as you do storefront stock in. And what you can do is just search the keywords on Amazon. So like women's black gold Puma slides, for example. Or if we go over here and type in black Nike sportswear hoodies on Amazon, we can see there's literally 2 hoodies here. One has 400 reviews, one has 500 reviews. Both of them are the exact same product. Both of them are selling well. And if they're the same sizing, you can list on both at the same time. And all you have to do to do this is just search the keywords on Amazon. This is a wildly important concept that really does a great job at reducing risk and increasing upside on specific listings. So always make sure you're hitting the keywords and see if you find multiple listings for the same product to list on both at the same time, guys. Super important for FBM. All right, guys, what products sell best during back to school? Honestly, guys, it's pretty much everything you would expect. Backpacks, shoes, clothing, crayons, calculators, soccer, football, volleyball gear, etc. Really, it just comes down to whatever you can find at a profit. Also, when you guys do find good products, whatever else your competition is selling, you can leverage storefront stalking and see inside the storefronts of other sellers using SellerAmp and find other winning products from there. And guys, just get out there and start hunting. One ASIN at a time, especially during seasonal opportunities. Even a lot of high rank stuff can be good, especially if the demand's increasing. Really, really low competition listings. I love just doing keyword search on Amazon for online arbitrage sourcing as well. Online arbitrage sourcing tips, right? Storefront stalker and keyword searching is key. Gift cards from Top Cashback and Car Bear for additional margins, really, really helpful too. It's really important to note, guys, you don't really find items good. You make them good using different coupon codes and different sales, right? Finding coupons on Google or Capital One Shopping. Some of those other free coupon extensions, Be Frugal, Retail Me Not, etc. Only do manual sourcing on proven places. Otherwise, you predominantly just want to be doing storefront stalking. Finding other sellers to work with is really key as well, and checking for potential rewards programs. Well, I have a ton of other good online arbitrage, actually live sourcing videos on my channel. You should check out if you want to see more product research. Retail arbitrage sourcing tips, especially during compressed timeframes. Retail arbitrage can actually save you a lot of time. And that's just going to your local discount stores and scanning as many things as possible, right? Figuring out their best potential deals, if they have any coupons, if they have any rewards programs. And remember, guys, you can use discounted gift cards from Top Cashback and Car Bear in stores in most places as well, just giving them the numbers. Buy online, pick up in-store orders are huge, where you can see what your local store has in stock. A couple coaching students have been absolutely killing it with that. And you can see what your local store has in stock and go ahead and take advantage of that stuff and get it in hand same day and listed quicker. If you compare that to a normal OA to FBA purchase, where you have to wait like 3 to 5 days for it to arrive and then 2 to 3 weeks for it to check in, even a week, and on the low end, it's just ridiculous how much quicker you can do with pickup orders and retail arbitrage. Also important to get a reseller certificate to take advantage of tax exempt. You definitely want to make sure you have those, and see if your state has a sales tax holiday going on coming up here soon. I'm filming this in early August. Tax exempt certificates are really helpful for retail arbitrage. They're actually required for wholesale, and at some certain websites like Walmart, for example, you can use them online arbitrage as well. To review, guys, it's really important that you know the important dates, fix your shipping templates, know the FBM costs on SellerAmp, and actually toggle the FBM costs on SellerAmp as well. Be in 0-day handling time. Always check for multiple listings and understand that every listing is unique and different products are going to pop off different times. We are nowhere near the end of back to school. We haven't even started the really good part of it. And a lot of you guys are new sellers. You have no idea what you're capable of, and your future self will thank you if you go harder now, because you'll be so much more prepared for Q4 as well. Just get after with RA and OA hard, guys. If you guys got any questions, definitely let me know down below in the description as well. If you want more personalized one-on-one help, definitely go ahead down in the description and take a look at my coaching program application. You guys saw all those results at the start of the videos. Got a bunch more on screen right here too. If you click the application, put in your info, you'll see a bunch of other testimonials as well. If you just want more access to me, you want to be around other Amazon sellers crushing the game, no better place to be than my coaching program, guys. If you have any questions about crushing back to school, please let me know as well. Make sure to subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one.